We on? Sorry, nobody probably gets that
Oh
Kendrick
my
Lamar
Lord.
reference.
No, Wolf, don't do this to me. Best black singer ever. He's going to do a hierarchy chart again. Oh, Wolf, don't do it.
It's probably gonna be a name he's gonna leave off of there.
Huh?
So it's probably gonna be a name that he's gonna leave off of there, and I'm gonna get upset. Donny
No,
Hathaway.
he didn't create this list.
Oh,
He's finding these lists because he's
oh.
trying to fuck with me. It's not right. I didn't do nothing to nobody. Why?
I wonder if Donny Hathaway is gonna be on that list.
I guess we'll find out later.
You will. I won't, because I ain't gonna listen. I will not participate in the blasphemy of. I'm sorry.
I don't know what just happened about blasphemy. We don't even know what's on the list yet. It
We
ain't even
don't.
his list.
We don't.
Welcome back to another episode of WitChaOlAsxPodcast. How y'all doing? Hope y'all having a great whatever it is when you see this. Day, night, evening, afternoon. Whatever it is. Hope you're having a great whatever it is for you. If you're at work, damn.
Make that money.
Don't let it make you. Appreciate you guys for tuning in and coming on back. It's always love and great vibes when we get together, right? You know what I'm saying? We have one person who says they love the podcast consistently, and we love you too, baby. But as you know, your host, Miss Tay Nicole, and my co-host here, Mr. Pac Manley, we like to, get on here and talk some shit. We like to express some conversation.
Express yourself.
We like to be ourselves. And we also like to say, we don't give a damn what you really think about us. But through all that, we do love to make sure we entertain y'all with our foolishness. How y'all doing, though? Because we got some foolishness. And we always talk about random shit. It be the most random conversation sometimes. But today's conversation that I want to get into it's kind of random, but it's not random. I think it's very important to have this conversation because there's a lot of people in this world who don't really think about this when they get into relationships, I feel like. And I know what y'all thinking, damn, y'all talk about relationships a lot. We do. We do. We do. Yeah. But that's because you bald head motherfuckers ain't giving us nothing that y'all want us to talk about. So I'm just gonna find random conversations that I see on the internet and we're gonna talk about it. Until you bald head motherfuckers tell us something that y'all want to hear us talk about, we gonna keep talking about whatever the hell randomly I find on the internet.
Y'all gonna let her call y'all bald headed like that? Jab back, baby, jab back. Sorry.
I'll be bobbing and weaving. Like some of y'all need on your head. Just saying.
Bobs and weave. Sorry. I
I'm
need a
sorry.
minute.
I went too far. I apologize.
I never put the two together. Sorry.
I apologize. I went too far.
She got me good on that one. I'm sorry.
I don't even be trying to either. But listen, I love y'all. Don't take me too serious. And if you do, that means you must be bald headed. And you be wearing bobs and weaves. I'm just saying. That ain't my problem. But before we jump into the show, I know usually we do the check-in at the end, but I want to ask you, Pac, how are we feeling?
I am doing. Well, I'm doing okay. Today is a very sentimental day.
It is, because today is August the 9th.
Yep.
Yeah. It's a sentimental day for both of us, actually.
And
because today's her birthday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the way I woke up was crazy. But
what's interesting?
Had nothing to do with her.
Yeah.
Your mother probably did.
Your mother's birthday is today, and my baby cousin's birthday is today.
Yeah. And Whitney Houston.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She would be my little cousin would be 22.
Oh, shit. Let me.
Yeah, she'd be 22.
With that said,
I believe she'd be 22. Making sure my brain to cooperate.
74.
Ooh, big mama.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because I was like, Because my niece just turned 16. Her birthday was August 5th. And I was sitting in my brain like 4 days from now, we both are getting ready to experience the inevitable. And if I'm not mistaken, is it my great granny? What? Let me double check. If I ain't losing my marbles, let me go check something real quick. I know we just did this.
Yeah, I was looking at that earlier. I didn't look at the whole thing. I seen it, but from what I seen, it is accurate. That is a
Give me just a second, chat.
very
Folks.
what do they call
Now y'all got me saying
self-eating family?
no for real, cause they took each other out.
All of them took each other out, except for the last one. He was taken out by the police.
Damn, that's crazy.
And what Marvin said to him came true. You're gonna die alone and by yourself. And I know I probably should have said this on the other show.
Go ahead, cause I'm.
But it was right on when they showed on the newscast of Kanan dying. They said he had no family members alive.
Mm-hmm.
Like, cause at first when he's like, all right, when he said, in the OG Power went to go see mom, and then when I got to watching Rain and Kanan, I was like, oh, either she is gonna, escape the drug life unscathed, or she's gonna get shot and be paralyzed or something. You know what I'm saying? But not that this man went to go see his mom in the grave. But I can see it.
Okay, I was right. I believe my great grandmother's birthday was August 4th, if I'm not mistaken. And I usually can keep track of everybody's birthday, but if I'm not mistaken, her birthday was August 4th because I think it's a day before my niece's birthday. But what I was getting to get to, y'all, is I'm a numbers person, so numbers always mean something to me. My birthday is April 9th. I was born April 9th, 1995. My great grandmother unfortunately passed away April 9th, 1999. I was 4 years old when she passed away. And my little cousin's birthday is August 9th. And his mother's birthday is August 9th.
No, my mom got for her birthday for a couple years in a row. Nieces.
This is true.
She has 3 nieces
Now,
around her birthday. Well, 4 technically, a great niece.
Now, the reason why I bring up the numbers thing is because 9 is my connection number. And what that means is usually 9 connects me to people. The number 9 connects me to people. So that's why I always felt like we were compatible because of the number 9. It always connected me to you.
What's your birthday again?
040995.
What's my birthday? Okay, what is the number day of your birthday? 9.
Mm-hmm.
What's the number day of my birthday? Exactly.
Put 2 and 7 together, that makes 9.
Exactly. That's why I was sitting over here like when you said, I was like, holy shit. 2 and 7 is 9. That is crazy. That is very spooky. I was born in 81.
And then here I am getting shocked because but like I said, I'm a numbers person, so 9 is my number. So every time, and it's so crazy.
That is crazy as hell.
Because I was sitting here thinking to myself, like, 9 is your number. That is your number, and it kind of, in a way, it kind of hurts a little bit for 9 to be my connection number because of some of the numbers that are connected to it, right? But my grandma used to always say I have traits of her mother in me. Like, I have her hands, I have some of her love, her caring. I just cuss like a sailor, but for the most part, I have a lot of connections of her mother in me. So I was like, damn, 9 has to be my number then.
I think mine is 5. because my favorite and lucky number is 14,
Mm-hmm.
which is 5. My birthday 275. I I don't know. 5 always comes around me.
Yeah. I don't know. I sat there and I thought to myself, I was like, damn.
Hell, 9 minus 4 with you.
Yeah. And I got a 5 in my year. But no, I always thought that like that. I was like, 9 is my
A
number.
9 and a 5. Sorry. I'm sorry.
2, that's my. But the thing is, like, this kind of leads into today's conversation. And by the way, yes, I'm doing fine. I'm doing lovely. Everything. I got a jacked up knee, but other than that, I'm doing fine. I'm doing lovely. Um, Today I wanted to talk about what's more important, chemistry or compatibility.
Yep, time to go.
He's so childish.
So dramatic.
Nice one. Nice one. But reason why I want to talk about this is because to me, chemistry and compatibility are very different. However, I feel like you need to be compatible for chemistry to even peak. Because you can have chemistry but not be compatible with a person at all.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm compatible with you, that builds chemistry. So you need compatibility to have chemistry. So compatibility is more important than chemistry to me. Because if I'm not compatible with you, I'm not going to want to deal with you. I don't care how much chemistry we got. I
Yeah,
got chemistry like a motherfucker with my best friend, but I don't want that hoe.
right. And it's you shouldn't be trying to force either or the two
At all.
at all. You can't force compatibility. You can't force chemistry. If it works, it works. If it don't, yeah,
It don't.
c'est la vie.
I just think that a lot of times as people, we had the tendency to be like, oh, I had such great chemistry with you, and this, that, and the third, this should work out. And what you don't realize is that chemistry you have is it's fine to have it. However, were you compatible? What was your chemistry connected upon? Because we can share chemistry over sports, childhood, uh, making money. We can share a chemistry of those type of connections, but might not be compatible mentally, physically, emotionally. May not have any soul ties to each other at all. But for me, being compatible means that we can coexist in the same house. Means that sometimes I don't have to say nothing. You just already know. Means that when I'm in a funky mood, you know what to do or how to help out of that funky mood. Means you can go to the store, see something like she'll love that or he'll love that and get it.
Yeah,
Cause I would say we were compatible from the jump. We just needed to build our chemistry.
yeah.
Very, very different people. We're very different people.
She says that now, even though she shot me down like 50 times.
We don't
Sorry.
want to go there.
Sorry, I'm not.
We don't want to go there.
We don't.
Um, but in actuality in life, everything that's meant to be comes back around, right? Even if you pass on it 50 million times, it still comes back around. But it is important to learn the difference between chemistry and compatibility. Because some of y'all think because you got chemistry with somebody, you're supposed to be with that person. Or you're supposed to be friends with that person. That ain't how that works. We got chemistry. We got history. So, are they compatible? Are they somebody you supposed to be around? Because if not, that chemistry ain't shit. It ain't worth it. What you think, Pat?
Yeah, no, it's true. You know, if some, that's what I would, go back what I said earlier. People be trying to force chemistry or force compatibility with someone that they feel, you know what I'm saying, is someone that is appealing to their eyes or something. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like just a regular attraction. And you're like, oh, I really, really, you know, find you attractive. So despite everything, we're gonna make this work. And that's how you get toxic relationships.
And it is. Because you're too busy trying to force what isn't there. We're not Tommy. We don't need to force anything. I'm full of puns today and one hit punches. But no, seriously though, it's just I think that that's the worst part that you can do is try to force something where it's not needed. Um, that's honestly how people end up getting hurt. That's how people end up becoming obsessed. Speaking of obsessed, there was this movie I watched, One Night Stand. If you haven't watched that movie, you should. It was actually a good movie. It was a little soap opera style of a movie, but it was a good movie because you had a husband and wife that you can clearly tell were not compatible at all. The only thing that they probably had connection was maybe their sexual tension, but you only got to see that once in the movie. But they weren't compatible at all. You could tell they
Mm.
weren't. But because they had chemistry, they stayed together. Ultimately, the dumbest shit to do. Me knowing I'm compatible with my spouse is he could be watching TV, and there might be some shit I don't even care to watch. But I'm gonna just go sit with him. Sometimes in silence. Sometimes I'm asking him a bunch of stupid ass questions just because I'm trying to figure out what the hell he watching.
Like women do. No, I'm playing.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, and then other times, he'll come in the room and stand or sit on the bed and watch whatever I'm watching just for a tad bit. I got him hooked on watching Whisking It All with Miss Pat.
Stop putting no. I'm sorry. I'm not
Hey,
gonna do it.
hey,
She ain't gonna catch me on this show.
hey.
Nope. We can do it off camera, but not on camera. She ain't about to sue me.
I don't even think she I
I
don't think
know.
she patting that. She
She.
might
I
have.
know. She probably
Actually, you
didn't.
know what?
And
She
if
probably did.
and even if she did, she'll probably crack up if she ever
Cause
saw
that
it.
shit funny as hell. Stop sitting those hot pots on your countertop. That is the Miss Pat. If I ever get to meet you, girl, I'm gonna have to say that to you because that is the funniest thing. Cause it's the pause in it. It's like it's stop sitting those hot pots on your countertop. Like I love Miss Pat. I love her to death. I love me some Miss Pat. I love her down. I love her down. But like also like we're watching her, you can see the chemistry and compatibility between her and her husband. Like in the beginning, they weren't. I won't say they weren't compatible, but they didn't have nothing in common. Still don't really have nothing in common, but their compatibility was just there. He was something different, something fresh, something that she needed. And hell, he was that she was probably something he needed.
Right.
You know?
That episode when she was like, he got me watching Seinfeld. Seinfeld.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And then
Like,
she was like, "Oh, this is a good show."
and a lot of times your compatible partner would have you in a position of of watching and learning things that you normally wouldn't watch or learn or do.
Pull you out
Um,
of your comfortability.
yeah, like for him, he's a quiet individual, but I can get him to talk,
I'm a strong silent type.
and I'm a hothead, but he's taught me how to be calm. And like somebody that you got chemistry with can't necessarily help with that, but somebody you have compatibility with and chemistry with can help with that because you're going to want to make sure that y'all keep that compatibility by learning how to develop and grow together. And I think that's what a lot of people in this world are missing, is understanding this person is not my compatible person. I can leave that where that is. We're just not compatible. We don't mix. And that goes for anything: family, friends, relationships, jobs. Mm-hmm. Co-workers. If you just don't have that connection, stop. Don't force it. Just keep it cordial. That's another C word you can use. Cordial what is it? Cordial, chemistry, and compatibility. The 3 C's. Because I keep it cordial, baby. Because chemistry ain't nothing but history. That's what chemistry is. Chemistry ain't nothing but history.
And that's the chemistry I don't want.
I swear, living over here, you hear the police every day.
Yeah, well, police station down that way.
I know it.
Hospital that way.
You hear
fire
sirens.
Department that way.
You feel me?
You got the roof, the ruffian neighbors that way.
Not the ruffians. But no, you do hear it. That's all you hear over here.
Yeah.
No matter what time of the day, you gonna hear them at some point.
I've grown accustomed to it because I grew up in the hood. Sorry, I couldn't even say that with a straight face.
Because I grew up in the hood. I grew up in the hood too. You know what's so interesting about growing up in the hood is, I think that's where I learned the difference between, like,
a 45 and a 9?
being cordial and actually being friends. Because not everybody in your neighborhood, when you grew up in the hood, you can be friends with.
Hell no.
Some of them you just got to be cordial with.
Hell yeah.
And I feel like in those suburban neighborhoods, they don't really understand that. They think that you got to be friends with every single person in the neighborhood. Because, we live in the same neighborhood, we should be able to be friends. Bitch, I don't know you, and I don't probably want to get to know you because you probably eat people. You probably cook cats and dogs and chickens.
That's a hell of a turn.
I'm just saying. I don't mean they really eat people. I'm just being random. But my point is, like, and I know people be like, no, that's because y'all grew up in the hood, so y'all don't know how to trust people and da-da-da-da-da. I didn't live in the hood my entire life. Let's get that out the way. I just lived in hoodish areas growing up. But I've also lived in suburban neighborhoods. And I've also lived in urban, suburban.
I lived in a hood, a 24-story hood.
I ain't never lived in no projects, though. That's one thing. I ain't never lived in the projects.
Yeah, I'm a project baby.
Is Park Victoria considered a projects?
Huh?
I should ask my siblings, because the apartments we grew up in, I don't know if they can. Well, we didn't grow up there. We lived there up until I was like 5 or 6, I think.
Yeah, unlike me, the building I grew up in, we was there for I think like 13, 14 years.
Yeah, for me, I moved around a lot, especially after losing one of my siblings. We did move around a lot. When I was born, went home to a little place called Park Victoria.
By the river.
Crying. By the river. I was born by the river. Wrong song. Anyway, but yeah, no, and I went back to, my little apartment, and we lived there up until I want to say I was like 5 or 6. It was somewhere around there. Then we moved, and then unfortunately, at 7, I lost a sibling. And then we lived some places for like a year or two. Then we moved again. I don't think we found a footing until I was like 12 or 13. And then they stayed there up until 2021, 22, somewhere around there.
See how she said they. No, I'm fine.
Well, because I mean, by that time,
he was gone out the
no,
house.
no, no. I mean, I was
Oh.
still living there for 6 years after 6, 7 years after that, because I didn't move out till I was 19 when I finally went to college. But my siblings, they had all pretty much left. Um, my sister was there maybe a year or two, and then she was gone. And then my brother, he was there until he was like 17, 16, 17, and then he was gone. And I was just by myself.
Well, at least you didn't get left. I didn't get left. I encouraged her move.
Yeah, I mean, my siblings, when they left, I was there for like 2, 3 years by myself once my brother left, and then I went off to college, and then after that, I was on my own. Me and my sister, me and my sister lived together for a while, which is also what helped me learn about compatibility and chemistry, because I learned very quickly I'm not compatible to live with any of my siblings. um, I love my sister to death, but I know I can only live with her for so long. Not because she's a problem. My sister stays to herself pretty much. If she ain't going to work, she pretty much in her room. Um, but my sister like it too cold in the house for me. I can't do the coldness. Uh-uh. She love it cold because she like to get underneath the heated blanket. We got that heating pad. We got that honest because my mama love a good heating pad. My grandma loved a good heating pad. But what my sister do that I don't like is this heifer like a blow dryer, and she'll put the blow dryer on the bed. That is so unsafe. And that heifer she used to fall asleep with it, and I used to go and turn it off because you ain't about to set me on fire in this motherfucker. But that's the only reason why me and my sister wouldn't be compatible, because she like it too cold in the house just so she can turn on have some heat in her bed. It's to help her go to sleep. I can't do cold. I can't do too cold.
You get your deepest sleep in the cold.
You do, but I can't do it.
I love it.
You do, and it's crazy, cause it's colder in this house than I would like it to be. But I am getting older, so I am starting to like have little hot flashes here and there. So so the cold weather do be cool here and there. But for the most part, when I get in that bed and I rub these feet together, I have to have my heating pad somewhere near to keep these feet warm, because if my feet ain't warm, I can't go to sleep.
Yeah, well, that's kind of like me with the fan.
Yeah.
If I ain't got the fan on me, I can't really sleep.
I can't stand being cold, y'all.
It's not just the fan. It is.
It's having me in there. That's what it is.
More of.
I'm just playing. No, I'm not.
The chill.
Yeah.
Because I run hot.
He does. Very.
So if the AC ain't on, if the fan ain't on, like when we was in Atlanta that night.
Ooh, child.
I couldn't sleep for shit.
I ain't gonna lie to you. That was horrible. But I still went to sleep though.
I didn't. Well, I eventually did, but I was up for a while. I was just staring at the TV and the wall and the ceiling.
And you know what's so interesting, babe? It's because for me, I always say I'm cold, but when people touch me, I'm hot to them, and I don't get it.
Cold internally.
Like I'm cold now, but I bet you if you were to touch me, I'll be either lukewarm or maybe slightly cold.
You're like slightly cold.
Yeah, it's because I'm sitting by this air. But feel my hands.
Yeah, lukewarm.
They warm?
Lukewarm.
I don't feel cold. Even when I put them on my skin, I don't feel no temperature difference at all. Nothing. But I feel cold. But anyway, what do you think, Pat? Like chemistry, compatibility, which one do you think is more important to you?
Compatibility. Because it's easier to build chemistry, you know what I'm saying, than it is to build compatibility. You necessarily can't build compatibility. It's just something that
It's just there.
It's just there. If it's not, it's not. If it is, it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, chemistry, like I said, to me, chemistry ain't nothing but history.
Yeah, you can build chemistry with somebody as you know what I'm saying. Even if you don't like the person at first, you know what I'm saying, being around them and knowing their ins and outs, yeah, you guys can build chemistry because you've been building chemistry with friends that you meet all your life.
Mm-hmm.
But it's those best friends that you build compatibility with, in those.
Well, not build, but you already had
Yeah,
compatibility with, which is what
yeah,
led you to build your chemistry.
yeah. I'm sorry, but yeah,
I didn't want you to contradict yourself because of what you
oh,
just
I'm contradicting myself. Call me Captain Contradiction. No, I'm playing.
crying. But no, when you say, because like I got people that I just clicked with instantly when I met them. You know, I've known Sabrina for 31. I think I've known Sabrina for like 15, 16 years. And then I've known Jordan for about close to 18. I've known Jerron for almost 20. I've known Amber for almost 10. Um, and all of them people I have great chemistry with, great compatibility with. They're people I can be around and, you know, feel comfortable being around. You know, there are people who know me, so they know where shit can go when they're around me. You know what I'm saying? But there's people that I got are just acquaintances that I'm cordial to because you just was cool peoples. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with being cool peoples. You just should know you're not somebody that I'm gonna hang out with all the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm a very talkative person. So people mistake that for me being friendly. Bad idea. I'm just a very talkative person, that's all. But I'm low key scanning your ass while we conversating.
And I'm not a talkative person. I'm still scanning your ass from across the room.
He definitely do be. I think for me it is I need to hear you communicate with me so I can know what kind of person you are. Cause I can watch you all day and get body language and all of that. But once I hear you communicate with me, I can read between your bullshit. I could tell if you're really a genuine person by how you communicate, how you move. I could tell if you're trying to beef yourself up to me, or if you're a shy cat, like this one.
I'm glad she threw that in there because I was gonna say I've been tricking her for this long. No, I'm playing.
He makes that joke all the time, and somebody in the comments said, "Yeah, well, you know, with every joke is some truth to it."
Yeah, I tricked. No. So the running joke that we have that I tricked you and you tricked me with our
Yeah,
ages.
because he thought I was older. I thought he was younger. The
Yeah,
problem is we never asked each other's age.
we don't need to. We both know that we're both over 21. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we never asked each other's age. We just was like, "You old
Okay.
enough to drink?"
Yeah. So
And it was like, oh,
what's the
"Okay,
point?
cool." Now, granted, if you would have looked like Paw Paw and them, I would have had to ask a few questions if you look like Paw Paw and them.
I'm gonna say and plus also I didn't have all this.
He didn't even have a beard.
I had I
He
had I
he
had
had a chin strap.
I had either a chin strap or I had
No, you had your goatee.
my
You had a goatee.
goatee.
He had a goatee. Because I remember I asked you, "Can you grow a beard?" And he was like, "Yeah, I can grow a beard." And I was like, "Grow that."
Yeah, I can grow one. I just didn't like to
And now look at
because
him.
I knew them whites was gonna be popping up.
It is what it is. Ain't nothing wrong
I
with
was
a
gonna
little.
say something, but I don't want to get canceled.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little white hair popping out, a little gray. You know yours is starting to turn white.
It is. It definitely is. It's more salt than pepper.
And I was sitting there thinking to myself, how the did his beard turn white that fast? And I thought about it. Look where he worked. They be stressing my baby out at work. Cause I was getting gray hairs, not whites. I was getting grays. He getting white hair.
Hey, like I said before, either you go gray or you go bald. I'm glad I'm gray.
Would you, if you got a full silver fox beard, would you dye it?
No. I thought about dyeing my beard like now just to see
What it'll look like?
what it looked like and how it would like grow out of it.
Mm.
Because like if you if you ever look at like celebrities that are older, like Method Man is a prime example. If you ever sit back and watch an interview with Method Man, you can tell that he dyes his beard because you can see like
Specks of
the
white and
specks
gray coming out.
at the base a lot. And I'm like, yeah, these celebrities, yeah, y'all be dyeing y'all
I think
beards.
David Banner dyed his back black.
Yeah, I'm like, y'all be dyeing y'all beards just to continue to look younger.
Well, sometimes it's good. They got to do it for work
Yeah,
too.
yeah, I know. But
Because some of them,
also,
with them being actors and stuff,
yeah, that's what I
sometimes they
said. And
can't.
then also to look younger.
You know.
Because I asked my cousin, I still think he's lying to me. I don't know if you're going to see this, Ron. Sneak, whatever you want to be called. I asked him, he's what, 2 years older than me, has a full beard,
No gray.
and barely any gray.
And he ain't bald.
Nope. Well, he keeps his hair low.
Ron is the one.
His mom is Rose.
That's someone I haven't met. Or did I meet him?
Mm-mm. I don't think you have. I don't think you met any of them. Ron, Stefan, or D.
Who was that? That was at uh Tanya's house.
Oh, I don't know. I forget. That's when I heard. That's one of Tanya's woman's people. All the gentlemen that were there were not my
They
particularly
work.
not
Okay.
my family.
Okay. That's what. I couldn't remember. I thought one of your peoples was there.
Nah, like there's not a lot of boys in the family, and I don't think you met Frankie. Um, I know Uncle Willie, Uncle Oliver, Junior, Uncle Junior. I believe you met Junior.
Yeah, I did. I met him before he passed away.
Um,
Remember, I met him at Uncle Willie's.
yeah, and then that's where you met Uncle Junior at too. Well, okay, so you probably didn't meet Uncle Willie.
No, I did. Remember, he had passed
Yeah,
away before I got a chance to meet him.
but like other than that, well, you've seen my cousin Darren, tall, dark skinned one.
Yes.
His sister was the one that was asleep at the funeral.
Yeah.
So you seen him.
And then I met your one cousin, Larcine.
Larcine, yeah, you met Larcine.
I met quite a few of the girls.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
That's because they run rampant in my family.
It's so interesting because our families are complete opposite. Vast majority girls, vast majority boys. And I'm talking about with grandkids and great grands and aunts and uncles. Like, it's more males in our family than it is girls. Because, like, let's see. My sister got 3, that's 4. Mark got 2, that's 6. And then Michael got 2, that's 8. I want to say, and then Tika got 1, that's 9. I want to say it's 9 great grandgirls. And then got 3, 4. Got 1. Mark got. And Keisha got 2. And then, I forgot about Greg's kids. He's got, that's 11. No, it's 10 girls. And it's about 13, 14 great grandboys.
I'm not even going to do a count on mine.
And that's just the ones I can remember. Because I'm pretty sure there's more out there. I just don't know.
I'm not doing the counting on mine.
And that's the great grands.
Because D alone has his own football team.
Yeah, that's the great grands. As far as males in the family, there's way more males than there is girls. Because my grandmother only had 4 granddaughters, and she has 8 grandsons. And the probability of the girls not having boys is slim to none, because all of them are going to have a boy. I haven't even had one yet, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to have a boy.
Yeah, we would have met one of my other boy cousins down in Houston, but he never popped up.
Yeah, that's too marriage. And then on my grandfather's side, it's more boys over there probably. Or it might be 50-50 because he was 50-50. He had half girl, half boys.
You know what? Now I think about it, I think my dad's side is more girls over there too.
God,
like
dang.
Looking at my sister and their kids.
So when I tell you this is gonna be a battle because neither one of us have children, separate or together. This is gonna be a battle. It's gonna be two battles. Two battles of, or is it gonna be a boy first or a girl first? Is it going to look like me or is it going to look like him? Because my genes is strong, his genes is strong. So it's gonna be a motherfucking fight.
Now,
I think if it's a boy, it's gonna look like me.
yeah,
If it's a girl, it's gonna look like y'all. It'll be funny if it's the opposite though. The girls look like me and the boys look like y'all. That'll be hilarious. Cause to me, Robin looks like y'all.
mm-hmm.
I don't see.
Until she gets around her other side, the other side, she looks like them.
I'd have to see because I don't see Rob. Only thing of Rob that she has is that little ass nose. But the forehead, the hair, well, Rob bald headed, so the hair is definitely y'all's. The head shape, it's y'all to me.
So Mimi says that the Manleys have this thing that she calls diamond mouth, like that goes like that.
Yeah, I do. You got a diamond nose too.
Yeah. And,
that's how I know that little ass nose came from Rob.
But it
because Nate got it. Nate got that.
Be,
that diamond nose. She got that diamond smile. She just got a perfectly shaped head, though.
It's gonna be real funny if we have twins, one boy, one girl, and
don't wish that on me, Ricky Bobby.
I'm not. I was just saying it'd be, and then you know,
ooh, child. Two of them.
Because if that happens, hey, it's getting stopped there.
Oh yeah, because I ain't having no more.
I'll probably get snipped, and she'll probably get snipped. No,
oh, I ain't getting snipped.
I ain't getting snipped either.
My mama told me, she said you can get them tied, you can get them snipped, burnt, clipped off if you want to, but
but
I might as well go and get a hysterectomy.
That'd be wild because you know the boy coming out looking like you, girl coming out looking like you. I mean, looking like me, which I do know. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna. Even though I was about to say I do know that, but I'm leaning towards the girl is gonna be light skinned and the boy is gonna be my color.
Yeah, because Robin came out light skinned, and most of the girls came out light skinned. Yeah, they might have darkened up over the years because that's normal.
But I think I think our daughter will be more your color, my mom and Nene's color.
Mm-hmm.
And then our son will probably be more my color.
It'd be funny as hell if they came out one or two ways. Your color would look like me. My color would look like you. That'd be fucking hilarious. But, you know.
Or they came out blonde hair, blue eyes.
Oh, then who the hell babies was I carrying?
Hey. We both do got white in us.
Who?
You ain't got no white in you? Oh, okay.
I rebuke that in the name of Jesus.
I do. I'm sorry. But, you know, you can make white from black. Just can't make black from white.
Child, if my baby came out albino, we'd have a problem. No, I'm just playing. No, we wouldn't.
Damn.
No, I'm just playing. No, we wouldn't.
Just have to keep that baby covered up all the damn time.
If my baby came out albino, I wouldn't really. I wouldn't even be surprised.
I was saying from the sun.
Oh, from the sun? Yeah, you would. But I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't either. I definitely wouldn't. Especially with all the mixed genes in me and the mixed genes in you.
I am black and native. I don't know where this white side came from. My grandma had mentioned that one time, and I was like, "Girl, who got any white in them? How is that possible?"
I know, I know.
I said, I'm thinking myself, did your daddy got some white in you? Because your mother was full-blooded Cherokee. So, is it your daddy or something? Because I ain't never met my great-grandfather.
I've seen the pictures of my great-grandfather.
My great-grandfather looked like this. Him black as a motherfucker.
I grew up in a house with that picture of that man getting baptized.
So, I don't know.
When my look at my granddaddy.
Me and my mom was like, Mama wasn't in her right frame of mind when she was talking about that, because
Who white baby is that? That's my granddaddy.
But you know, it's so funny. My siblings, they always be like, that explains why your ass was white when you came in here. I was like, no, that's not why. Oh, they used to get on my nerves with that, because I'd be like, that's not why, y'all.
I remember I used to tell that joke to Nene. Be like, yeah, we found you in a laundry basket and da-da-da. And then when she got older, she was like, well, me and Mama the same color, so where she get you? Right. Where she gets you from?
No, my siblings is funny though, because my mama said when she brought me home, they always excited, ready to see the little baby. Even Brandon's little evil ass. He was 2. And well, he was almost 2. And my mama said, child, they pulled that thing back, pulled the blanket back. They said, who baby is this? Because when I tell you I was about as white as our shoes, my brother's name was like, whose baby is that? That's a white baby. Mama, that ain't your baby.
Whose white baby is
Y'all,
that?
y'all switch up at the hospital or something? My mom was like, no. But my mama did say, she said, if I didn't see you come out, I would have been questioning too. Who the hell white baby is that?
Just because you named that one Darren.
Don't believe it belongs to Darren. No, but my mom was like, I was light. I'm still light skinned, but I was really light because my grandfather's side of the family, they are like light bright, and then my father, light brights. Not all of them, but some of them more. He got darker over the years. My biological daddy did. He got darker over the years. He a little bit darker now. That's why I was telling people, as I get older, I'm going to get darker. Because I've gotten darker, not lately, because I'm still a little pale, but I am darker than what I was as a child. Like dead ass. If I can find a picture, I'll put it up here so y'all can see. I was a pale little motherfucker. But then, I was always beautiful though.
I've always been this brownish red.
But I ain't gonna lie to you. I think growing up, I was a little bit envious
reddish brown. Sorry.
Of my siblings being, darker than me, because I feel like I got treated different because I was light skinned. I feel like everybody always had some wise guy jokes to crack on me because I was light skinned. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily my siblings, because my siblings, they didn't really tease me for real like that. They make little jokes here and there, but it wasn't really them. It was like the rest of my family. I always felt like they treated me different because I was light skinned.
I know my family treated me different because I had Mexican in my blood.
Arriba.
Your daddy ain't Mexican. You ain't Mexican.
This topic went way off of the compatibility chemistry thing.
And then my aunt and my mama come around like his daddy is part Mexican.
I don't know. But what's funny? Growing up, my mom said, I can't tell because I have locks now. But growing up, me and my siblings, we all had really curly hair. Me and Dev had some really curly hair, bouncy curly hair too. And the boys, they had curly hair, but they always kept a low cut. When they didn't have their hair like long anymore, especially my brother Ryan, when his was cut off by his father's mother. And my mom was too pissed off about that. But yeah, we always had beautiful hair, right? And my mom said that I think she was with the older 3. And somebody made a comment that they were like Dominican or something like that. Because Dominicans are dark skinned. So they was like, they must be Dominican or something like that. And then, of course, I had to be Puerto Rican because I was the light, right? My mama said, no, they're black.
Why does it always go to that? Because even, like, people in the Caribbean, like St. Thomas, you know what I'm saying, Virgin Islands.
Yeah, they're dark. They're not.
But I'm saying, but they also look like how Dominicans look. It's just, what always blows my mind?
What's that?
Is how Haiti and the Dominican Republic share the same island, but they look totally fucking different.
Oh yeah, that is, yeah. But my mom used when we was growing up, she told me about that. I'm like, why'd I have to be the Puerto Rican one? Because I was light skinned. I still could have been Dominican. Okay, maybe not. But the point is,
that baby knew Puerto Rican judo.
And then my mama said when she told them, because I think it was a Cuban man that thought we were like Puerto Rican and Dominican and shit like that. So when mama told him, no, they're black, he said, they black? She was like, nigga, I'm black. And he was like, oh, but their father is, Dominican or Puerto Rican. She was like, no,
they black.
They daddies is black. And he was like, oh, my bad. And I was like, damn, nigga. Because to this day, I still get people ask me that stupid ass question. What you mixed with? Huh? I'm not mixed with nothing but black and native. That's it.
Just like the group chat that I'm in with the fellows from high school, they was talking about the DNA test, the 23andMe's.
I don't want to do that shit.
I'm definitely never doing it. I don't care. I know majority of where my ancestry comes from.
And the reason why I say I ain't gonna do it is because people's percentages keep changing.
I'm not doing it because I'm not willingly giving up my DNA.
No. I'm saying that like that's one of the reasons why I'm definitely not trying to give my DNA on a
You go to
hemp
work.
bug.
You go to work one day and you already there. Just saying, man, what they doing with that DNA? Hell, some of them companies done went under. So where did all that DNA
Go.
samples go?
Facts.
Like, is it 23andMe that went under? It's one of them, but like, what happened to all them DNA samples? What are they doing with them? Where do they even go after you sent them in? Because you know they ain't burn them like they probably was supposed to.
Yeah.
Like,
You know what they out here doing? They're trying to Henry Lac somebody.
yeah, basically. So
Because
conspiracy.
I always said that. I feel like that's why they want people DNA because they're trying to see if they can find somebody in her gene pool.
Well, I was. That's kind of what I was about to say. Is that they be doing that to find her gene pool, people that like related to Jesus, or people that have like the Nephilim, the fallen angels DNA in them.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to find those people, or people that because they say some of us got extraterrestrial DNA in us. They're trying to
That's
find
what I
them
think. I
people.
think they hunting for
Yeah.
shit. Because I told my mom, I was like, I thought it was very strange that the blood bank company kept harassing my mama for my blood
Mm.
and my plasma. I thought that was strange. I'm a child. I was like 14, 15 years old. And every week, you can ask my mama, every week they would call and be like, are you gonna be able to, is she gonna be able to donate again? And I'm like, what the fuck?
Damn, that's crazy. I know. Now, this I understand. When I was born, when me and my sister were both born, we both had the same 4 marks right here
Mm-hmm.
from being tested for, what I'm saying, a blood disease that my mom carried.
Mm-hmm. Y'all don't carry it?
No, no,
Neither one of y'all?
mm-mm,
Oof.
we don't have it. I forget hemoglobin or something like that. I forget what it is.
Oh, like iron deficiency?
Yeah,
That's what I carry.
something like that. But yeah. I forget.
Sickle cell?
Not sickle cell, but I forget what it was. Well, your blood thins, and it might be the first one you said. What was it?
Iron deficiency?
Iron deficiency. I forget. It's been a long time since I spoke on it. I might have to call my auntie or something. But you know what I'm saying? But to get tested for a blood disease or a disease, yes, I'm all for that. But to just
Yeah,
willingly
I've been tested for one.
up and give up my DNA because I want to know my ethnicity, no. Hell, because truthfully, if you look at everybody's 23s and me's, there's all traces of Africa on there.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's not one person on this planet that does not have a trace of African genetics in them because we all come from Africa.
I don't come from Africa.
No, you come from Africa. I ain't no African. You African booty scratcher.
I don't come from Africa. My ancestors are Native American.
So they still came from Africa because Pangea, Africa is the only
My great grandmother and her husband and their parents were here on this side of I don't know what the great
Africa
greats were. I don't
is
know where
the
they were.
only continent on this planet that doesn't shift.
I'm gonna put it this way. I don't know where them greats came from. I don't know none of that. But I know where my great came from and where her, where my great and my great great came from. And they was on this side. As far as I know of, I have Cherokee blood and regular black people blood. I don't know nothing about if I'm Haitian. I could be Cuban. I could be Dominican. I could be. I don't know nothing about my biological daddy side of the family. I don't know nothing about them hoe ass niggas. So I could be, but I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm from Africa because I'm not. My descendants could be.
Yeah, of course, my descendants are. They're Jamaican.
Well, yeah, my descendants could be. I don't know. I just know where I was born, where my mother was born, where her mother was born, and where her mother was born, and where her mother was born. That's what I know.
Yeah. I got Jamaican, Native, Mexican. My last name is English. Simple fact, Jamaica was an English colony.
Child, you just a mixture.
You know, great grandfather was German.
I was getting ready to do something, but I ain't gonna do that.
Yeah, you don't want to get canceled.
Yeah, I ain't gonna do that. But no, but like I said, that kind of
We done turned this.
we did. We turned this show, but it still connects to compatibility and chemistry though, because like.
Because if your DNA ain't compatible, no, fine.
Right. Well, no, that's true though, because if your DNA is not compatible, sometimes it's not wise to have kids. It's not wise to.
DNA is too compatible.
You definitely shouldn't have
like
kids.
same families compatible.
Damn sure shouldn't have no kids.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I recently saw a thing with this young woman talking about her family and the cult that her grandfather started, and we can talk about this off camera. But that cult
threw you off, didn't it?
They brothers was having children with their nieces and marrying their nieces and this it
trifling. But you know what I was gonna say is I do think it, because I remember my doctor, Miss Ellsworth, Rebecca Ellsworth. I'll never forget her. She had told me once. She said, before you start having children, you and your spouse need to go get your DNAs tested.
Sure, she did.
No, she was saying, because I have anemia. I know. So she was saying to get them tested to see if our children would have any genetic issues, whoever my partner is. And I was like, why? She was like, because you'll need to know ahead of time if there's a possibility that your child can have sickle cell, if they're going to carry the anemia trait, if they're going to have asthma, if they're going to have any type of genetic mutations that, you know, you need to be prepared for, and that, you know, you need to have, you know, in your that you have in your lineage, right? So she was like, how much about your father do you know? I said, I know his name. I know what he looks like. I know he isn't bald headed. And that's about it. And she was like, what does your mother know about it? I said, she probably know everything, but I ain't asking nothing about it because I ain't never cared. And she was like, you probably should care. And I was like, why? She was like, you need to know what your father's blood lineage looks like, so you'll know what he carries. And I was like, oh, that means I have to talk to this motherfucker.
Yeah, it's always good to know all those different family genetics and diseases. Like I was gonna say, depending on how many kids we have, one of them might end up having asthma.
Oh, definitely.
For the simple fact,
I got asthma in my family.
Nene used to have asthma. I don't know if it's severe, but she used to have to sit with the little thing blowing in her face, holding the thing blowing in her face all the time. Yeah. Did you have to do that?
No, I was considered pre-asthmatic, but I grew out of mine like that. I just carry the inhaler. My older brother, he was on the inhaler, the breathing machine, the inhaler with the tube. Like my brother, literally, his asthma was very severe, and that's unfortunately what he passed away from asthma. Brandon's asthma was considered severe, but when he moved from here to where he is now, his asthma actually got better. So he doesn't really suffer from severe asthmatic symptoms, but he still has asthma. It hasn't really gone anywhere.
Yeah, I remember Nene used to sit with that machine, holding the tube with the mist going in her face and whatnot. So, yeah. I used to be like, oh, my little white baby got to do her breathing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure that our child would, but when she was explaining it to me, I was like, man, that requires me to have to talk to this motherfucker. Like, I don't hate him. I just don't really want to talk to the motherfucker. Like I did at one point, because I was like, you know what? I feel like I should talk to him, get it over with. But a part of me just don't even know if it's even worth talking to him.
Everybody got their own, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I probably should, to be honest. I probably should. I don't have any hatred towards the man. I accepted life for what it was when it came to that situation. But I was like, I mean, I guess I should, because if he die, right, I'm not going to get a chance to at least express what I had needed to express to him when I was younger, you know. But I'd rather talk to somebody face to face. I don't like doing the over the phone conversation. I'd rather
Right.
talk to you face to face.
I feel like just like me growing up, I've never held any hatred for my father because it's not like he left us. Like one, they were never together, and two, we moved away.
Yeah, I
You know what I'm
mean,
saying? The only thing I did, I'm not gonna say. The only thing I did not like it
yeah,
was you had the number. You know what I'm saying? Like I asked him to his face, like you had my number, you had my mom's number.
mm-hmm,
Why you never send for me?
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Why could I never come down and visit you and whatnot? Hell, I asked my uncles that the same thing.
mm-hmm,
But and he told me why. I'm not gonna put people business out there on here. But you know, it was a legitimate reason. You know, and he
mm.
apologized for everything.
Well, my sperm donor's reasoning was not a legitimate reason in my eyes. Um, yeah,
And you know,
bald head hoe.
and I am glad that I did have a chance to sit down and enjoy getting to know my father before he passed. You know, even though
Yeah,
it was a long time coming, but the little short time that we spent together, I really appreciated that, and I really, you know what I'm saying, that is, you know what I'm saying, it's nothing I could ever get back. You know, hell,
yeah,
I got to know growing up with my mom and the little small time I had with my dad, and everything that I ever heard about him, I asked him to his face, and he, yeah, that's true.
yeah. I don't know. I
Damn, this show about to be like 2 hours long.
no, we about to be wrapping it up. But I was gonna say I had met up with his oldest daughter, my oldest sister, because I do have older siblings outside of my mother's children. I'm the baby on both sides. I don't have any baby siblings or nothing like that. All my siblings are older than me, all of them. And I met with the older one, and I believe she's older than all of my siblings too, if I'm not
Mm.
mistaken. I think she's older than all my siblings, and I think the one underneath her is the same age as my oldest brother. Um, but anyway, um, she had asked me when me and her had sat down and had lunch. You know, just to talk to each other, learn a little bit about each other. And she had asked me. I knew it was coming. She said, Do you think you'll be comfortable to sit down and have a conversation with him?" I was 24 at the time. 3 years fresh of a conversation me and him had had over the phone, and I was still a little annoyed by his refusal to admit his wrongdoing. And I told her no. I said, no, I don't think I'm ready to have that kind of conversation with him, not face to face. But I'm glad I said no because I was hot tempered back then. It wouldn't have went nowhere near like it needed to because everything he would have said I wouldn't have listened to. I would have been I wouldn't have been listening to understand. I'd have been listening to give a rebuttal. And now that I'm older, I understand now. I'm willing to listen to understand, but I also need him to be willing to listen to understand. And also, be honest. Don't lie to me. Because my mama ain't never lied to me. And that's the one thing I've always told him. My mama's never lied to me. She's kept everything 100. So if you come at me with some bullshit or some lies, that's going to set me off. Because I don't need you to lie to me. I just need you to keep it 100. And I hate when people try to use another person as their excuse for why they didn't do something. I hate people like that. You cannot do that. You cannot use another person as an excuse why you didn't do something you were supposed to. You just can't. That don't work for me. But um I guess that also, like I said, that compatibility, it works for parents too. Because I
Mhm.
honestly I don't think I would be compatible with my biological father. I don't think me and him would get along.
Oh, you talking about that? I was about to say yes. Apparently, our parents
It's
was
definitely, they was
they
compatible
they
for
was
one thing.
compatible for one thing and didn't
And
have no
there was no compatibility afterwards, no connections, no nothing.
the what was the other word? Compatibility
No
in
chemistry.
chemistry.
Yeah. Well, my mother and my father, they actually knew each other.
Yeah, mine too. They went to high
Um,
school with each other. My mom had a crush on my dad all like Her whole high school
If I'm not, I think
career.
I had asked my mama, but I'm pretty sure she knew my father since she was like a young girl. Because my mother's in her 50s now, so I want to say they've known each other for at least 40 plus years. So he wasn't like some random dude or nothing like that. But I don't know. I think now that I'm older and I've learned how to control my emotions better, I do think I'm prepared to actually sit across from him at a table and have an adult conversation. Um, because I do feel like I owe myself that, but I'm also not going to lose no sleep if it never happens. You know what I'm saying? Like I've come to terms with the fact that he may disregard a conversation. He may be over it by now. Who knows? Don't know. I don't even know if the nigga number's still the same. Because I know he sent me his number on Facebook one time. But, he might be like me and don't answer unknown numbers. Wait till you leave him a voicemail and then return the call. Because I do shit like that. I get too many people calling me on some weird shit. So I just leave me a voicemail. If you don't leave me a voicemail but you call me again, then I maybe might answer it. But, my bit of advice to everyone is just because something is compatible, has some chemistry, just be sure that the compatibility and the chemistry are really what you think they are, and they're not trauma bonds. That's my advice to folks. Make sure your compatibility and your chemistry is not a trauma bond, because that's where things go wrong. Trauma bonding is not healthy. I mean, you can have some trauma, that you guys may later on down the road express that you shared. That's fine. But try to be compatible over something positive and exciting first before that trauma connection happens, because that's how people, they become codependent on a person. Oh, we share the same trauma. You know what I'm saying? Like, me and him never discussed any trauma that we had in the beginning. Did we? No, I actually didn't. Because I didn't tell you about my trauma relationship until we was like a year and some change in, I think. Yeah. What about you, Pac?
I got some advice for y'all. Stop sitting those hot pots on your countertops. Yeah, that's my advice. I'm running with it.
Speaking of hot pots, I'm just playing. But I will actually be getting ready to drop some little videos for you guys on some products that I purchased that I've been using in the home for a while. So if you guys are interested in these products, just make sure you hop on over to either Facebook or Instagram, because that's where the videos would be with the links and everything. Because the products that I purchased for my kitchen, they some new and good products. I like them. Been using them for a while. That's why it took me so long to want to do the video, because I needed to make sure that they were good products before I put my name on them and his name on them. But in the meantime, in between time, I appreciate you guys wholeheartedly. I think we appreciate you guys wholeheartedly for rocking with us. All 188 of you guys who have subscribed to this channel. I love you. Appreciate you. And I have been your most lovely and beautifulest host, Miss Tay Nicole.
And I'm your super fly co-host, Pac Melly. I'm sorry.
And together we're part of a fly-ass podcast called
With Your Old Ass Podcast.
With your what?
With Your Old Ass Podcast.
He said with your float ass podcast.
I don't know.
Let's try that again. We are part of a Superfly podcast called
With Your Old Ass Podcast.
I'll see y'all later. Peace out.
Deuces. I gotta go pay.
He didn't even do the ending credits. He just... Don't do that. Look normal. Fix your hat. It's not fixed. There you go.